Welcome to Online English class. This is Level 1, Lesson 21, which starts on June 15th. This is Part 3. In Part 3, we are reviewing possessives and object pronouns. You are probably watching this video between June 15th and June 21st. This video was filmed on June 11th, 2020. Okay, so we start this video with learning about possessives. Possessives we learned a really long time ago. We learned possessives in Unit 1. So I am on page 8 right now. So page 8 is Lesson B. We're learning questions like, what is your name? We're going to use possessives. Possessives show ownership. It's what you have. You own it. So I have a pen. I have a pen here. So I own this pen. This is my pen. This is my pen. So when we ask questions, we use possessives. We use my, his, her, their, your. These are possessive words. They show that the name, whose name? It's my name, or his name, or her name. So let's look here. I have the pronouns on the left. The pronouns are I, you, we, they, he, she, it. And then I have the possessive word on the right. My, your, our, their, his, her, its. So for I, if I have something, it's my. So I have a name. My name is you. You have a name. Your name is we. Our or our. So this word, our, we can pronounce it like ow, like the word our, or we can pronounce it like the letter R. We can say our or our. This is how we pronounce this word. Our or our. Same word. So we, our, they, their, he, his, she, her, it, its. So the question, what is blank name? What is my name? What is your name? What is our name? What is their name? What is his name? What is her name? What is its name? Let's look in the book. The question in the book uses the word what's. What's is the short way to say what is. What is, what's. So 1, the arrow is pointing at the man here. So we say, what is his name? The answer, we say, he, his. His first name is Alfred. 2, we are pointing at the boy. Is it the boy? Or is it the... I think we're pointing at the girl here. Okay? So we say, what's her first name? Her first name is Sue. Number 3, we're pointing at the boy. So for the boy, we use he, his. What's his first name? His first name is Tom. Number 4, now we are talking about 3 people. Oh, you can't see. Now we're talking about 3 people here. For 3 people, we use they or their. So what's their last name? Their last name is Jones. Okay, so now I want to talk about the pronouns you, we, and they. So the pronoun you can have 2 meanings. You can be one person, or you can be many people. You can be one person, you can be many people. Okay, so why is this important? So if I'm talking to one person, I say, what is your name? When I'm talking to one person, I say, what is your name? If I'm talking to two people, three or four people, a lot of people, I say, what are your names? Because I'm talking to many people, there's more than one name, so we say names. Because there's more than one, we say are. What are your names? For many people. For one, we say, what is your name? We use we for me and you. So when we use we are talking about many people, but there's also me. So we, me and you, we live in Georgia. They and they. So they means many people, but not you. Or not me, actually. Not me. And not me or you. Okay? So we use they for many people, but not me and not you. So I and you, we are not with they. This many people here, there's no me, there's no you. It's they. And then the question we ask is, what are their names? What are their names? This they is for one person. We can use the word they for one person. We use they for one person if we don't know if they are a man or a woman. We can use they for many people, or we can use they for one person if we don't know if they are a man or a woman. So if I say, next week, we will have a new student. Next week, we will have a new student. So we know the student is one person. Next week, we will have one more person in the class. But I just say a new student. We don't know if the student is a man or a woman. We don't know. So we don't say what are their names because they here is for many people. The student here is only one person. But the student, we don't know if they are a man or a woman. So we say, what? We say, what is their name? The new student is only one person, so there's no S here. There's only one. But we use the word their because we don't know if the person is a man or a woman. So we say, what is their name? Okay, so we have the sentence, Sarah has 2 cats. Sarah has 2 cats. The cats are gray. Sarah has 2 cats. The cats are gray. So can we put these 2 sentences together using possessives? Okay, so Sarah is a woman. Sarah is she. So the possessive word is her. So Sarah has 2 cats. The cats are gray. So we know Sarah, the pronoun for Sarah is she, so we use her. So we can say her cats are gray. Her cats are gray. Or Andy has 5 shoes. Andy has 5 shoes. I don't know why. He has 5 shoes. Maybe he lost a shoe. The shoes are dirty. Andy has 5 shoes. The shoes are dirty. So Andy is a boy, so we use he. The possessive for he is his. So Andy has 5 shoes. Let's change. So if we write this with the word his, we can just take out the word the. So we change the word the to his. His shoes are dirty. Same thing for Sarah. We changed the to her. Her cats are gray. His shoes are dirty. So with possessives, let's write it here. So with possessives can replace the word the. Possessives can replace the word the. So in the sentence, the shoes are dirty, if we want to say who the shoes belong to Andy, we can say his. So we change the word the to his. His shoes are dirty. Another way we can show possessives or ownership is we write the apostrophe S. Apostrophe apostrophe. This is the apostrophe S. So we can use the apostrophe S to show ownership. So the sentence, Andy has 5 shoes. We can say his shoes are dirty. Or we can say Andy apostrophe S. Andy's shoes are dirty. So Andy has 5 shoes. The shoes are dirty. His shoes are dirty. Andy's shoes are dirty. Let's do Alice. Alice has a red house. Alice has a house. Alice has a house. The house is red. So Alice, we use she, which we turn into her. So Alice has a house. The house is red. Let's use her. So stop the video and write this sentence, the house is red, with the word her. So the word her can replace the. So we can say her house is red. We can also use the apostrophe S. So we can also say Alice's house is red. So Alice has a house. The house is red. Her, or Alice, her house is red. Alice's house is red. So if we say the house is red, we don't know who has the house. If we want to say who has the house, Alice, we can say her. Her house is red. Alice's house is red. Now let's practice asking questions. So the first question we can ask is, who has the house? Or who owns the house? Who has the house? Who owns the house? Remember, if someone owns the house, it means they have it. So, Andy has 5 shoes. That means Andy owns the shoes. Who owns the house? We can also ask, whose. This is whose. W-H-O-S-E. Whose house is this? Whose house is this? Who has the house? Who owns the house? Whose house is this? So let's start with Alice. Alice, the pronoun for Alex is she. The possessive for she is her. So, who has the house? Who owns the house? Whose house is this? Alice has the house. Alice owns the house. Or, whose house is this? This is Alice, or Alice. This is Alice, apostrophe S, house. This is Alice's house. We are using the apostrophe S. Apostrophe S. It shows ownership. It means Alice has the house. So, whose house is this? This is Alice's house. This is her house. Or, we can also ask, whose house does... Okay, let me write that again. Who does the house... Who does the house belong to? Who does the house belong to? The house belongs to Alice. So, the question words are who has the house or who owns the house. So we can say Alice has the house. Alice owns the house. Whose house is this? This is Alice's house, apostrophe S. This is her house. Whose house? Who does the house belong to? The house belongs to Alice. Okay, one more for today. Let's do one. One has a car. One has a car. The car is blue. One has a car. The car is blue. So, one. For one, we use he and his. For one, we use he and his. So, one has a car. The car is blue. So, we can write the sentence again. The car is blue. So, stop the video and write the sentence using his and apostrophe S. Okay, so the car is blue. We can change this word to his. His car is blue. We can also say one's. One apostrophe S. The apostrophe S. One's car is blue. One has a car. The car is blue. His car is blue. One's car is blue. Okay, so let's answer the question, who owns the blue car? Whose car is this? Who does the blue car belong to? Okay, so one has a car. The car is blue. His car is blue. One's car is blue. For one, we use he and his. So I want you to stop the video and answer these three questions. Who owns the car? Who owns the blue car? Whose car is this? Who does the car belong to? Okay, who owns the blue car? One owns the blue car. Whose car is this? This is one's car. Who does the blue car belong to? The blue car belongs to one. Okay, so that is the end of our review of possessives. If you have any more questions, you can ask me. So your homework for today, your homework for lesson 21 is in the student book, the red book. Your homework is in here for this lesson. It is on page 136. From page 136 to page 139. So your homework is the College and Career Readiness, Unit 1 and Unit 2 in the back of the book. So page 136 to page 139. Okay? Bye. Thanks for watching.